Dear student, this is Shailesh Kumar and we are on a channel Think Math, Think Different, Zara Hatke. Now in this video we are going to learn the chapter fraction and its topic of concern is representation of fraction as per the indication. Students, we know that in a fraction there are three parts. One is the division bar and the above portion is called the numerator and the below part is called the denominator. Okay, so as per the given instruction, we will have to fill up those places which are being required as per the question in the numerator and denominator, and we will make the fractions as per the question. So how to do that? We will learn in this video. So student, to take the full advantage and the 100% concept clarity, you must watch this video till end. Otherwise you will miss some, then you will have to feel sorry for that. So student, let us start our topic, representation of fraction as per indication. Good morning student, this is Shailesh Kumar and now we are on channel Think Math, Think Different, Zara Hatke, and in this video we are going to solve the sum where the division form is given and we have to write that division form into fractions. Okay, now student, you know what the fraction is. Fraction is the form where the division bar, numerator and denominator are there. Okay, as you can see in the picture. Now we come to our question. Here 6 divided by 11. So the meaning of this is 6 is numerator and 11 is denominator. Now what we will have to write in the fractional form, this is the division bar and there is 6 and this is 11. In this way we will solve this question. Now the second question will be same as numerator and denominator, and this division bar will be written as, to make it fraction, 16 over 111. Now 0 over 1, 0 over 1. Again question fourth. So we will write it 1 over 100 student. Now student, let me remind you the concept of fraction as I have made it in the last video. So I take an example of these pills. Okay, you can see in this packing how many pills were there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so how many were these? 10 were these. Okay, now among these 10 I have taken 2 have been taken. Okay, so how will you write this fraction? Think student and reply in the comment. All 10 pills were of same size. The whole was divided into 10 parts. Okay, that was divided into 10 parts. That is what? That is denominator. Okay, so what is the denominator is 10, and how many I have taken out of these equal 10 parts? I have taken 2. So the fractional representation of these collection of pill is 2 by 10 students. Okay, so if you are thinking that this is the fraction, over 8, then this is the wrong assumption student. Okay, I have taken this example just to make your concept clarity students, as I have done in the previous video. So if you miss the previous video, then you must go for that for the beginning of the chapter fraction. So I think now you are able to understand that what is the actual concept of fraction. I am going to repeat this. If I think if a if an item is divided among 8 or 10 equal parts and we will take out 2 of these, then our fraction will be 2 over 10. The 10 will denote the equal parts of the whole, and numerator will be show that the parts we will taken out of these whole parts. Okay, similarly the total was divided into 10 pills. Okay, the whole was divided into 10 pills and we have taken 2 out of it. So this fraction is 2 over 10 students. Now you can see we just not focus on the solving of the questions or the numerical, but to bring the concept clarity is our motive on our channel. Think math, think different, zara hatke. So if you like this example, then please subscribe our channel. You know. Okay, student. Now we come to the next question. Here 9 divided by 4. So you will write 9 is numerator and 4 is denominator. So this is the division bar and here 9 and here 4. Okay. Now 7 over 7 divided 27. This is numerator, this is denominator. So 7 over 27. This is the fractional form, this is the fractional form. Earlier it was given in the division form. Okay, division was given and we have convert this into fraction. Okay, students. So student, keeping this fact in our mind, we move to the next question. Here you can see write a fraction as indicated. Numerator 5, denominator 13. So firstly write division bar, numerator on the upside and the denominator on the downside of the division bar, as you can see here. Now the second part is denominator 23 and numerator 16. So the answer is 23 over 16. Now student, in the next question, third, fourth and fifth, they are not simple question. We will have to make some calculation in these parts. Okay, so the numerator is the HCF of. Now the question is of calculation. We have to find the HCF of 4 and 6 and LCM of 5 and 7 and write the answer above and below the division bar respectively. So I hope that you know how to find the HCF. But if you don't know, then don't worry. I will go to solve it for you. Now, in order to find HCF, we will have to adopt long division method. So 6 is divided by 4. So 1 4s are 4, the remainder is 2. Now I will continue divide by this remainder to the earlier divisor. So 2 2s are 4. Now the remainder is 0. Where the remainder is 0, that time left hand side divisor is your HCF. Okay student. Now what will you do? You will write the HCF on the numerator. Now the turn is of LCM. Here you see how will you find LCM? Now LCM will be find out like this. First of all, in order to find LCM, you must see the first prime number 2. You will observe that is there any number that is divisible by 2? If it is, then you divide that by 2. Otherwise, you will skip this and you will skip at the next prime number 3. Now, 2, 5 and 7, two numbers are there. Now, both are not divisible by 2. So, we will not consider 2. Now, the next prime number is 3. If any there is divisible by 3, no, 5 and 7 both are not divisible by 3. Now, after 3, which prime number is there? After 3, number is 4, but 4 is not a prime number. We will take 5. Now, you observe on the table of 5, is there any one among between these two is divisible or not? Yes, on 5's table this 5 is divisible. Therefore, I will write here 5. Okay, now I divide this 5 by 5, that is 1. Now I write here 1, but you see that 7 is not divisible by 5. So what you do? You will not do anything with 7 and write is as it is. Okay, now again here 1 is nothing, but there is only 7. Now 7 is divisible by only 7. Therefore we will leave 5 and go for the next prime number, that is 7. Now I write 7 here, and what is 1? I will write 1 below 1 in the next row. Here now 7 is divided by 7, so the answer is 1. Now if you divide 7 by 7, the answer is 1. Student, you must reach where you get all the 1 in the last row. So your LCM will be, now you will multiply this 5 and 7 on the left hand side. Now LCM will be 5 multiply 7, that is 35. So student, in this way you can find LCM and HCF. The LCM of 5 and 7 is 35 and HCF of 4 and 6 is 2. So now the turn is of LCM. What is the LCM of 5 and 7 we have found? That is 35. In this way we have written this fraction. Now the turn is of fourth part. Denominator is this and numerator is this. Now firstly I will find their values. Now I know minus 5 plus 21. Student, both symbol are not same. It means these are unlike sign. Where there you find the unlike sign, you will have to subtract. So 21 minus 5, that is 16. Now which one is greater? 21 is greater, and what is the symbol with the greater one? That is the positive. Therefore your answer will be plus 16. Okay student. Now here you solve 3 minus and minus. Bracket mean multiply. Now when you multiply minus with minus, then your answer is plus. Now you know 3 plus 2 what is 5. Okay, now you have two values 5 and 16. Now you have to write fraction. I am going to write here fraction. Here you see what is the denominator? Denominator is 5. Denominator is 5, so I will write 5, and numerator is 16. Okay, so the answer is this. Now student, next question is depending upon you. I take just example of your age. So you can see that numerator your age now and denominator your age after 30 years. Okay student, if your age is today 12 years, now I will write present age. Present age in numerator and the age after 30 years in denominator. Now I take example of this student. Just example, your age may vary. You can solve this sum as per your age. Now I take the example of the present age 12 years. Now if my age is presently 12 years, then I will write in numerator, and what is my age after 30 year, 12 plus 30. Okay, so I must have to write years. Now this will be 12 over 42 years. Okay, now I will cancel the years because they are common, so I can write like this, student. Now in this way we have solved the questions. So students, we have completed these sums, as you can see in these sheets, with the proper examples and the 100% concept clarity. So student, if you are satisfied with this video, then please subscribe our channel Think Math, Think Different, Zara Hatke, so that you can get the more useful videos for the 100% concept clarity and the full solutions as soon as possible.